This is Major Tom to ground control. Okay, no, don't. All right, let's lower the bit right here for a moment. 6,500 just in case. Where is the scenes? Zatsu. Ok, benvenuti a tutti gli amici. Questo è Alcanida. Buonasera, vi voglio legare a tutti gli amici molto felici. Okay, I apologize that we did had a bit of an scuff start. So beforehand, I just want you to know. I just want people to be assured. What is the big announcement about, etc. It's nothing bad. Please don't worry about it. I will say what it is in just a couple of minutes, but right now I'm just doing all the going live announcements, so that's why you're probably not seeing the model right now. We're also going to play I think on the Discord thingy, the Discord self-promo. And man, doing self-promo. No, I am the last person who did self-promo on Red's channel, right? Sorry for mentioning someone else. Okay, so I don't want to do alter self-promo again. I'm going to do self-promo in this alter. No, actually, I don't think I'm gonna do any self-promo. But we need to be a bit more marketing, I guess. So let's just see. FALCO has a good announcement to make in this Coworking Zatsu. Let's just put this going live. Okay, going live on Twitter, going live on Blue Sky. I think I should also place a going live on. I am going to give it a like to this Tommy. Oh, super! Actually, that bread came out excellent. Is it a banana bread? Because the crust is looking pretty sweet, like it is a sweet thing. But from what I'm seeing here of the crumb, I think it is a normal white bread. That's actually pretty nice. I used to be a baker in the past. Anyhow, I think I had to go to YouTube now to get things done. Yeah, and I will not be able to actually start the model, put the model on. Until I quit Firefox, because Firefox consumes too much CPU, central processing unit power. Thank you so very much to the new subscriber, by the way. Thank you. All right, so we have this. We go to pause. We select the URL, and we got an announcement to make. Include the video, and after that YouTube. After that I think I'm going to set up the I'm also going to announce I'm also going to at least publicize the Coughing of Andy and Laylee stream, and I'm gonna put that on YouTube, on Twitter too. We're also playing the Coughing of Andy and Laylee without a scuff this time. Neck after Coworking. And we include this on video. Okay, can FALCO actually do the stream without scuffing it up? Excellent, wonderful. Let's see what is the notifications are. Oh, excellent. Yeah, okay. And now I am going back to Twitter, and I will do also the notification for the for Coffee no Fanti and Lele. Coffin of Andy and Lele. I hope at least the sound of keyboard tapping is kinda soothing. Coffin of Fandy and Lele in like an hour and 20 minutes. So compost that if you like Tuni Boys, Tuni BA. And then I almost forgot the link. And I know I should post the link in comments, but right now I don't have the time for that. Okay, everything should be ready here and should be done here for the stream. Also, did you know that I have a Buy Me a Coffee? Please check it out. There is a specific exclusive content only for followers, and followers doesn't like cost anything. Followers, you just need to let me log out just in case here. Followers doesn't cost anything. You just have to have an account in Buy Me Coffee and follow, and then you will already see a bit of exclusive content. There is actually some exclusive stuff for membership, but right now it isn't anything too big. Okay, mentions me, blah 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 blah. I think that should be all for Firefox. So we can close Firefox. We can maintain this here. We can keep this in here. Excellent. Wonderful. Now we can actually start with Steam. Do I want to tease you, Amici, about what the announcement could possibly be for a long time during the Coworking announcement, or do I want to already go ahead and say it? I don't know how much fun I want to have with you right now. But first, I guess I want to ask, what do you feel the announcement is going to be about? What do you think it will be? Like, do you think it is a new model? Do you think, for example, maybe it is some kind of hold on, let me check this out. This and this. Do you think it is some kind of collab announcement? What do you imagine that it could be? I'm interested to know. Let me see. Let me checking this in here. No, okay, that isn't necessary. I'm gonna like. I'm going to prepare this. My head is a lot promise I am doing something important in the background. I promise it is super super important. Yeah, I think I want to have at least a little bit of fun with you, or at least like 20 minutes, and after that I'm going to announce what it is that I'm actually that I am actually going to announce about. So but alright, let's start the model here. Hey, shut up. Wait, did we run out of time already? Oh no! Okay, I guess the announcement is going to be a lot faster then. Right, let me just get on my... at least get on my... on my Steam account here. Wonderful. I promise I am normally more prepared than this. Okay, everything here is closed, everything here is ready. The big picture page is ready. And it's emitting. No, thank you, Heady Primitive 6 something. I don't think that I will find the best viewers on whichever side you are promoting. Sorry, my friend, but I'm not buying what you are selling. Okay. One moment, please. Now, there is one good news I can say in the meantime, is that I actually had a better monitor now. Monitor, I mean in the sense of I can monitor the quality of the output audio stream, of the audio output that I'm seeing, that I am hearing, instead of relying solely on the somewhat deceptive OBS part. Come on, there we go. It means, at least in theory, we might have better audio in the future. Okay. So, what is the good news? What is the good news that we're going to, the good announcement that we have? Okay. Drum roll, please. No, actually, even better. I know I have a drum roll song somewhere. Just let me get to my. Yeah, okay. We can do this. We can use this. Connect this. Okay. Amazing. Are you actually showing up on? Yes, you are actually showing up on things. Restore. We are going to have a few connection kinks for a moment. Please don't worry too much about it. Here and here and here and here. Let me see if it actually works. Okay, I need to actually set up the unmute the desktop audio for it. Okay, excellent. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Of course, the PLC is not charging. Come on. The PLC is not charging. Did I press the button wrong or something? Okay. Oh no, it's just that the CPU is overwhelmed right now because of opening the Brave browser. Let's see if opening it at Play with VLC Media Player. Why did I not hear anything here? Oh, right. My headphones are not on. Okay. Now it should be working. I started a clipping channel. Yeah, I decided to start a dedicated clipping channel for different male VTubers, both corpus and indies. Now you might wonder, why is it that Agonistan decided to start a clipping channel and not just have the clipping videos on his main channel? There are two main reasons for that. One of them is that YouTube does not like the monetization, does not like clippers. I think that I am clipping a bit too much. Let me reduce the microphone input here and like around here or something, and I will try to be a bit closer to the microphone. It might just be the... Okay, excellent, very well. YouTube is unlikely to monetize your channel if it sees that it has a lot of repurpose content, or however they might call it. Now, if clips are very transformative, for example, if they have a lot of color filtering, if they had a lot of sound effects added in, if it isn't just like taking a bit of a part of a stream, then YouTube is very unlikely to see it as reuse content. I don't remember how it is called. And if you're wondering, that is something that is a big problem in another niche of YouTube that is very separate from VTubing. But anyways, because of course I want to be very careful, I want to be very cautious with the main algorithm channel, then I wanted to make sure that that wouldn't be a problem with algorithms. Additionally, if I did clips with the main channel, then that will mean that the clips will generally get lost very easily by when me doing a lot of the other videos of algorithms. For example, doing like edited stream clips, edited clips of my own streams, or for example a particular simple video, or a song cover, etc. Sorry about that. Or for example, a specific video done specifically for YouTube, for example, like some kind of review or an essay video or anything of the sort. And so I just felt it was simpler to have the clips separated in its own particular channel. It would also just look more elegant for the channel in general. Okay, I am going to give you the link to the very first clip, and I am sorry, it is only one clip. It is a small step. It is a small step, but all journeys start with a small step, right? We're gonna watch it together. We're gonna watch it together. All right, excellent. Let's just leave this here, and I'm going to use this other channel actually here. And remember to subscribe to Kyodai Clips, please. Please subscribe to Kyodai Clips. All right. Where are we? Where are we? We are here. Excellent. I'm gonna place the link in here. I'm gonna make the window here as big as I can make it. I want to already make sure that the window is going to be well. I think this in itself is already doing pretty well. Hey, who is that person that's posting links on the chat? Who is that guy? What did you think you are, Akonesa Wanaroti? Just posting links in someone else's channel? Now that's just terrible. Terrible, I'm telling you. A studio mode. We're going to go to Zatsu room 2. Zatsu room 2, and let's just hide this for now. I don't feel like closing it. No, let's actually eliminate this. We should not have a lot of these things around. Silent Hill window, DaVinci Resolve. I am going to take out this window, and I'm going to take out this window. I should probably try to have a cleaner list of sources in OBS. Brave browser clip watching. So Altergo had been a marine, and yeah, apparently Alter was considering joining the Marines at one point in his life. Apparently, it was an idea suggested by his father. This, and wonderful. Yeah, we can have it like this. I think this is good. Excellent. It is now in the background of everything, and everything should be ready. Desktop audio is also already working, so everything here should theoretically be good. We should be good. Transition. We take off studio mode, and we take the controls. Now I am going to have a very small idle meeting, and I promise I will be right on time for the premiere. I really hope everything turns out right. Okay, I'll be back soon. It seems that I did make it back in time. Oh, Okay, it seems that I did make it back in time. Right. Now, I set it I set it up as a premiere. And the video should be okay, excellent, beautiful. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Falco. Very good. Jesus. Audio is a bit too loud, isn't it? I think we can like lower this for a few, yes. Okay, excellent. Oh, just so you know, the clip is actually pretty short. I should have made it as a short, but I forgot to set it in vertical format when I was doing the editing, and thus I decided, okay, fine, it's just going to be like a 40-second video, I guess, because I was too far into the process to turn everything into the vertical idea. And now, I think after watching the video, we can actually set up a few of the clipper ideas that I have. I think we can look at that later. I'm nervous, aren't you? Aren't you nervous, Amici? Aren't you nervous? Aren't you nervous, Amici? I am nervous. Okay, it starts.
Okay. I'm having flashbacks to basic training. You know, if I didn't... I was considering military training for a very long time. My dad was the one who actually suggested it to me. But, hey, Dad, look at me now. I'm not part of the military. I'm an anime boy. Are you proud? No, son, I'm disappointed. Oh, okay.
I know that a lot of the editing is simple, but there was one part that got me particularly stuck.
Sorry about that.
You will not laugh. You will not cry. You will learn by the numbers. I will teach you.
That was the part that was actually like a little difficult for me, because I wanted to set myself the goal of learning how to utilize the write-on effect in DaVinci Resolve. So if you're wondering what the write-on effect in DaVinci Resolve is, do you know those videos that had those little scribble animations, etc., which you can also do with Adobe? It's not Adobe Photoshop, but essentially their Adobe Premiere, I think, is their video editing part of the writing animation is like that, but essentially using writing. It is an use of mask. Mask is a way of hiding using a certain shape, circle or brush, whatever, to hide or to what is my here it is to hide or no to hide or to show a certain part of an image. And if you can do it right, it can be like a very dynamic, a very cool use of demonstrating or of animating certain bits of text. So I was actually pretty unsatisfied with the final result, especially with how janky the lettering of Army's attack plans, etc. was, because I wanted it to be like something. You know how in a lot of that US football, they had those plans where like the main linebacker or whatever is going to go in this direction and the other two guys on the side are going to go in that direction. I wanted it to be something more elaborate than that, but I ran out of time and I couldn't really do that. So in the end, it just wasn't something that I was able to do. But okay, so that is at least the start of Okay, other clips. And every clip that I make since from now on, it's not going to be um sorry, in the channel, in the Algonist channel. Um, but it is going to be in the Kyoto Eclipse channel. Just give me one moment, please. I'm going to drink a little bit of water. Now, just one minute, please. I am going to set out a half hour. I think we can start the Andy and Laylee stream a little bit earlier. I'm going to set a 35-minute timer, and that is when we know we had to wrap up the co-working stream and start preparing start getting into the Andy and Laylee stream. So to answer a question that no one was actually asking, why did I decide to start a clipper channel in the first place? I like clipping. I like doing video clips. I feel I am kinda decent at video editing, and I enjoy the process of of gathering more and more skills at this ability. In addition, I feel genuinely strongly about the concept or the idea of wanting to I don't know. This is gonna make me sound so silly, I guess. But wanting to support other VTubers, and just wanting to, especially the male VTubers in general, to be to be something more, to not feel like something that is like secondary, that is like that is treated with the kind of derision that it is often treated with. We can go for Tosatsu here for a little bit. How to say this part? I think I recently crystallized, and that is to say, I came to understand or to see well. One thing that, hey, I forgot to have chat on here. Okay. That I have been thinking of for a while, and it is not just a reminder that you are awesome. One is that I think that no matter how hard I might try, partly for reasons outside of my power and partly for reasons in which I am just not very good at doing a lot of things in VTubing. For a very long time, I assumed myself to be a failure if I was not allowed to review, or if I did not. Maybe I shouldn't say this so directly, but if I did not join a corporation, or if I was unable to grow steadily, etc., etc. And except maybe for the third thing, like none of those things happened. But I really do believe that after 2 years, I should be much farther ahead than I am. And so I feel now that if for me, it is probably not going to be like very likely to completely fulfill my dreams as I see them. I want to at the very least help other people to fulfill their dreams in the measure of what I can. So if, for example, doing a clip of this VTuber like makes them more popular, and maybe that makes them go viral, etc., then I will be really happy to do that. Or even just sharing a good moment from, in this case, of a stream of Altair. And clippers really can help a channel, and I would love to be able to help other channels. And also, I don't know how to say this in specific words, but I also just want to see. I also want to see other people succeed and to be able to draw out the things within them that are unique to them, that are beautiful about them. I know a lot of people, for example, someone that loves talking about different ideas and about different philosophy, and I think that's really cool. I know someone that loves reading about ancient history, and I think that's really cool. And I know someone that loves doing music, and I think classical music, and I think that's really awesome. And I think if there will be any way in which I will be able to, like, let's just say it like this, I guess, to help those people to be more of that and to do more of that and to show more of that good side of VTubing to the world, not just to the niche of VTubing, but to the internet in general. I think I would actually feel really, 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 really happy about that. Even if, for example, I myself, my own channel never really got much traction or got much anywhere, etc., etc. In addition to that, I also tried. Yeah, I think this is going to be chiefly a Zatsu stream. I don't think we're going to be doing a lot of co-working. I guess I have a lot of ideas that I'm just like spitting out, etc. I also tried, or at least I kind of want to try to like expand outside of what the typical niches or like the typical stuff that is expected of VTubing. And that's why, for example, I try to comment on the videos of completely unrelated channels. For example, I thanked a lady who had a video tutorial about threading. Threading is a depilation method where you use a thread, un hilo, to actually rip out the hair. Howdy, Gauntlet Streaming, grazie mille per essere tornato a questa trasmissione, grazie. We started a clipping channel recently, go give it a watch. Wait, I'm gonna link you the clip here. And it's actually like a really, really effective method of depilation, by the way, because it takes off the hair at the root. She was actually like very, very good at the tutorial also. Anyways, she made a part about a joke about One Direction, and I thought that was actually so funny that I wrote in the comment, I just want you to know, I need to talk a bit louder. I need to talk with more pharyngeal and like with more correct English. I guess I just got too excited. Just one moment. Alconist Winaroti, reminder that you're awesome. Gunblade streaming, howdy. Alright, very well. I just want you to know that I I get a like to your video as soon as you make the One Direction joke. I genuinely thought that was so funny. And I am sorry that I am doing this complete streaming, but I forgot to set up the ad on Twitch. So in order to free people from pre-rolls, I'm going to start the ad on Twitch. Sorry that you're eating double ads. Sorry about that, my friend. There. Hey, no. There, and there. Go for it. Thank you. oh, no. I pressed the wrong buttons. Okay, here, and here. Excellent, beautiful. Wonderful. Now I'm also going to start setting up something here for layers, horror stories. Layer 6 of my bottom here is going to be the coffin of Andy and Layla. So you saw how in the previous stream we had so many problems with some of the with some of my activators, some of my settings, etc., because of the game overtaking a lot of the commands from my joystick, which is what I usually use. I am going to use my mouse macro function button, which is X mouse button control, by the way, if you ever want to use it. I'm not really going to include the name here because it's actually like a really cool program. X mouse button control here. Okay, and so I am going to have the different effects and the different things that I use in that control. Now, normally I should try to figure out which are the buttons that already are a problem, and already start setting them up before we start the actual stream. But there is a bit of a problem in the fact that I don't quite remember which are the ones that are a problem. So for example, I remember that the one with the dark screen was a bit of a problem, so that one I can use with button cording. Button cording with middle mouse shows the dark screen, and button cording with right mouse hides the black screen. Let's see if that, for example, helps. I think the other way around. Maybe that is something that could work. And I do apologize that I maybe did not have as much of a preparation as I probably should have with the stream in this part. I simply had a lot of things going on in hey, why are you not showing the oh, you have the jazz track. Excellent. Okay, can you please no why are you not only show the hidden? Okay. Oh god. Oh yes, you actually made this worse. How? What do you mean block volume? Copy filters, rename filters, properties. Where is the option to hide the... Okay, show the hidden sources, don't show, keep inactive sources to the right. Excellent, thank you. Well, why no? Can we at least sort it out? Can we? Oh yes. What did you? What do you mean pin on hide copy? I don't want you to show everything. I want you to hide now, unhide, so that it's active, I guess. Advanced audio properties. Brother, it is not complicated to have a sorting option for the audio sources. You shouldn't be making me go to these kind of things. Wow. Oh, 6 hidden. Show the hidden sources. The problem is that the problem is that it also considers desktop audio an unhidden source, a hittable source. I am pretty sure that is a bug of some kind. Well, I'm just gonna have to live with this for now. I am sorry for exposing you to that. OBS is... okay. Let's try to continue working a little bit more on the oratory sound then. Now, another thing that I want to... that is kind of connected with the idea of helping other people make their dreams is for me to also recognize that I know that I had been talking about this a few times already, but I should recognize also that I had to do things outside of FALCO niche. Not just because of what happened with the Ghibli copywriting, simply to have other... I fear that not all of the creative ideas that I have are things that I might be able to do easily as a Vtuber, and there are some in which I feel that it will probably be easier for me to do as a not Vtuber. So you will probably see me working more in other personas and projects. In addition to that, okay, I don't want to alarm people, but I had also come to the acceptance and the understanding that because of the job that I have, that is kind of like a little bit dangerous. I had no reason to guarantee that I will have the time to do all of the things that I want to do. So I don't really have the luxury of thinking, oh well, I mean, I can prepare for all things and I will have my debut in September, etc. I don't know if I have September. Jesus, I didn't think I was going to say it like that. Sorry. There was probably a bit more of a more delicate way of saying that. So, knowing that there is a possibility that if I like try to wait until everything is just like perfectly hunky-dory, etc., I might not have the opportunity to we can reutilize this one to do everything that I want. Oh, so this name is already in use? What is it then? Okay, delete this. I realize now that I want to do. One moment. I realize now that I want to do a proto or a basic version of those things. Maybe I will never get to have 3D, like real 3D, but I can at least do like real dancing on my own. And if it comes to that, even though it wouldn't be my preference, I will probably have like videos of me actually dancing as a 3D PD. Most likely in another channel and with all of my skin completely covered. I don't like the idea of flash streaming really. I am actually pretty big into the whole sense of immersion. And also, is it just me, or did a really beautiful, lovely, and amazing person just enter the chat? I think that she did indeed. Little Sunshine 20, grazie mille per essere tornata a questa trasmissione, grazie, grazie. Helly, Sunshine, thank you so very much, thank you. You are, yes I will. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. I've been practicing a little bit of pharyngeal resonance singing lately, by the way. Apparently, it is one of the keys for good proper singing. Oh, hi, Hallie. Hi. Hello. How are you? How are you? Is this oh yeah, this is monitorable. This is mute. This is muted. I still don't get how this string is supposed to work. Though. Well, whatever. So, what does preview mean? I'm telling you, this new audio track setting is so strange. Also, I really should make sure that they didn't do something strange with the update, didn't mess up the filters or something. How are you, lovely? By the way, your 5 more minutes video is my favorite. And you know what? That is actually so funny because that one is a random video that I just did on de la manga. Simplemente se me ocurrió en el momento. I just kinda had the idea of making that video for a moment. I think it's working. I think that the compressor here. And is this working? Okay. Okay, yeah, everything seems to be working. Sorry. I just read the script, which has a lot of improvisation, by the way. I think like half of the script is just like improvise what you are cuddling a sleeping session. No, it actually has a lot of writing. And I think I actually made myself a little bit sleepy for it. In order to really get into the mood of the video. At the risk of a little bit of shameless self-promotion. Oh, by the way, please watch this video and give it a like. It will mean a lot to me. It will mean the absolute world to me. Wait, you're on Twitch, right? Here. It's my first Clipper video from my Clipper channel. Please give it a watch and like it. Thank you. Oh, also, by the way, do you have an Oshi in Tempus? In my case, I would say that Altair is my especially HQ, but my Tempus Oshi. I just really like how sweet he is, and he's also such a hard worker. Like he's genuinely a lot of people think that he is very much a soft boy, partly because of his very gentle voice and partly because of how sensitive he can be. But as well as that, he can also be an incredibly determined person, someone who has a genuine desire to help out his friends and to make things to make his friends happy. He really seems to be a very consummate professional, and I genuinely admire Alter's strength, inner strength, quite a ton. So yeah, I I love Alter quite a bit. There is a reason why people call him leader, and it is not just lore. Okay. Um, Now there is actually another video for which I made myself like try to be really sleepy. I'm not sure if I actually included this one. Your partner comforts you after a nightmare. 5 more minutes. You had a safe word for a. No, actually, I don't have the ah wait. I think I know how I am going to get to it. Songasam ASMR Denshi. I think I should be able. Normally, I was very reluctant to. Is that your Oshi? Yes, I will say Alter is my Oshi. Excellent, yes. I got it right here. Now, maybe you can listen to this after the. I cannot believe that I actually link in my past life to to my Vtuber account, but I did not know that. Here it is. Excellent. I guess I had to pull out all the stops. Okay, excellent, beautiful. So, I tried to get myself all sleepy for that 5 more minutes audio, right? Like I actually was sleepy, and I think I was actually yeah. I am almost certain that I was like cuddling a pillow to really get myself into mood of sorry in the mood of in the sleepy kind of intimate mood. Now this one, I specifically made myself wake up at like 3 a.m. to really get a kind of a sleepy, yawning style of sense. Like when you just woke up your boyfriend because you couldn't sleep or something, and he tries to comfort you back to sleep or something. And I am especially proud of this audio. So if you can give it a listen, once I finish this stream and I start setting up things for the Coffin of Andy and Laylee stream, I would really appreciate that quite a bit. That's so cute. Yep, I'm giving this one. I'm sure you'll love it. I'm sure you'll love it. Especially the little part at the end about there are always going to be nice things. It is something that's going to be very nice. And incidentally, for this account, I am thinking. I've been thinking for a while about making a script, which is a karaoke serenading script. I love everything you do, Hallie. I love everything you are, Sunshine. Okay, that came so naturally. That came. I love how there was no hesitation to me saying that. I love you. I love you, Sunshine. I love how like that just I just say that like just okay. Anyways, a serenading, script, audio, etc. I am pretty sure that I already spoke about this idea, but where a speaker, um, where the speaker like sings a particular song to the listener, and then he says something, oh babe, I love you because of this, do you remember this special moment with us, etc. And then, for example, there is another romantic song, and then there is another bit of like loving BFE stuff. In the past life I did a lot of BFE, a lot of BFE stuff. I was somewhat a bit unhappy, to be honest, that, well, I shouldn't say unhappy, but sometimes I wish I would have done more stuff than just like comfort, relationship, audios, etc. I wish I would have tried to expand more than that. And I hope to one day, but again, I don't know if I know what's going to happen next month. So like one day, it's for me has to start becoming tomorrow. I really want to feel more of an urgency in making all of my goals. Anyways, that's a conversation for another moment. Do one of those audio series kind of things. I'm sure you can find some of them on YouTube. Usually they are done with multiple actors, but you can do a solo one, I am pretty sure. There was one that I was inspired by Sakuma, where he did have this like series of ASMR sessions, I guess we can say it, where first the listener, I am not very familiar, I just heard of it a little bit, like captured by some dastardly villain or an abusive boyfriend, etc. And then the ASMR is like a bit on the darker side in that part. But then comes the sequel to that ASMR series, where it is much more of a comforting, where the listener is now being healed by a much more loving boyfriend, by a much more loving character, etc. Which, of course, both of them are Bugs, but one of them is Bugs in a darker voice, and the other is Bugs in as a kinder, as a more nurturing boyfriend, if that makes any sense. I love you more, Hallie. Do I have to pull up the kisses to prove you that sorry? Do I have to pull up the kisses to prove that I love you more? Do I have to go that far? Do you want me to go that far? I cannot believe I'm doing this. Do we have to get to that point, lady? Well, you got one, so I guess you got what you wanted, didn't you? Okay, that is something that happened. Let's do the other 30 now.
Difficult things for people to do in life is to be
Also,
aware
yeah,
of
can you
their own
please share
nature.
the snacks,
We spend copious amounts of time
I would
trying
love
to
to
not
have
be
some.
alone with ourselves because we fear the emotions, guilt, and shame that lurk beneath the surface. We are afraid because we have not developed the understanding and tools to handle such things. And because of this, we suppress it until the emotion forces itself out. What we first must do is come to the understanding that many of the things we believe to be true are not. We must ask ourselves where awareness comes from. What is the source of our existence? An arm cannot experience its own armness. A stomach cannot experience its own growls. A hand cannot experience its own touch. So if the body is not the source, then we must assume that the mind
We can
is the source of our
try
being.
to utilize
Yet a
some
thought
of
cannot
this.
experience a thought.
Your immune
A
system
mind
and
cannot
nerve
observe its own
impulse.
thinking. It is something higher that is observing the entire system.
But
It is
I
a
want
field
to
of
have a
awareness that is
very
experiencing it all. An observer. That is what you are. The field that observes this body and world we inhabit. With this understanding, we see that we cannot experience a cold, a broken bone, or a fever.
sorry, I see
These
that
things are
someone
not
posted
really
something
what
on
we are
chat.
experiencing.
I'm just like
We are experiencing a set of sensations
here.
and feelings which we label.
Oh,
For example, someone may feel they are stuck in fear. But what they are really feeling is a certain set of sensations.
you will be dead in a
Clammy
minute.
hands, a tight stomach, a racing heart, a lump in the throat. Yet for someone else or in another situation, these same sensations would be called excitement. So it is not really fear. It is the sensations we call fear that trouble us.
Have
If
you
we are
ever
feeling
had
anxiety
Polycow
or
or
fear,
Cocapic?
we must first be aware of what we are really
I
experiencing.
assume that they are foods,
Stop labeling
right?
it. Stop trying to change it. Focus on the
Because I
sensations
never
without
heard
trying
of
to do
either.
anything with it. Ask yourself,
Polycow
can I deal
sounds
with a
like
lump
some
in my
kind of
throat?
a Spanish
Yes.
type of
Can I
dish.
deal with my heart racing?
But
a
I
bit?
am not entirely
Yes, I
sure.
can deal with that. Can I handle the tension in my stomach? Yes. we begin to see that we have dealt with much worse than these set of symptoms, and that they are really nothing at all to deal with. What we cannot deal with, however, are the thoughts that stem from emotions.
This
One
is
fear
gonna
thought
be
can
a bit
generate
difficult
hundreds more.
to
The true
make
source
it
of thoughts,
legible.
however, is emotions. So we must not focus on dealing with the thoughts, but the emotions.
And again,
So
we want to
break
make
down
like
what
a
it is
really
that burdens us if
emphasize
we
on
must.
this.
But in reality, all it takes is the understanding that
faith.
once we let something be and don't
Every
try to change
day
it,
we are living in
the sooner
faith.
we will be rid of it. Negative emotion wants an outlet. It does not want to be with you, just as much as you don't want to be with it. The attitude one must have, however, is one of indifference. If you are feeling anxiety, you say, I don't care if you tag along, but there are things I have to do today. We do not allow the feeling to control us. All fears really come down to a fear of death. For example, if my car breaks
The
down, then I won't be
second
able
most
to get to work.
important part.
And then what? Well, then I won't be able to make any money. And then what? Then I won't be able to have a roof over my head. And then what? Then I will be on the street. And then what? Then I'll be alone and probably starve to death. And then what? Then I will die. If we play this thought game with every fear we have, they all come down to a fear of death.
Excellent.
While nothing can truly prepare us for death, letting go is all that is required. We relinquish all fears and emotions to God. We accept that the world is beyond our control,
Fate that our bodies
nor
will
would we
work as
desire
they
control of
should.
everything if we could. Imagine controlling your heartbeat and digestion. Imagine having to control your immune system and nerve impulses. You would be dead in a minute. Every day we are living in faith. Faith that our bodies will work as they should. That the sun will rise and that the birds will sing. We have faith that the
Fate that our bodies will work as they should. That the sun will rise and that the birds will sing. I'm just gonna leave this part free because I am not sure which musicality I want to add, but I simply want to add that yes, this part is supposed to become like really, really important. Okay, we had to start wrapping it up. We've completed the oratory line here, and I'm going to go for a very small idle meeting while I think of what is the thing that I want to say next. Also, here, let me... here it's the stuff from Portugal. Oh, that's why it felt familiar. Bolicao is white bread with chocolate. Wow, that's delicious. That sounds delicious. You're eating good tonight. You are eating very good tonight. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back. Hello, I am back. Did you miss me? I miss me. I am sure that you miss me. I know that you miss me. Okay, here and here. We really had to start wrapping up the wrapping up the stream. I think we can already go for a higher. Yeah, we really had to start wrapping up the stream. I am at least going to like props for the presentation and the build. I still haven't selected a proper background for the thing here, so that is kind of like the big problem. I'm just gonna have a very basic one. I guess it doesn't really matter. So I am most likely going to settle for wait. Hold on, Amici. I had an idea. I can use these three images at the same time, and I can simply use different. I'm going to have a stream where I show how to do that in Canva, and use different opacity settings so that I can have like a fusion of them. Why are you surprised? Actually, I'm actually a little bit worried that I scared off Sunshine with all of the whispering. Actually, like, was that maybe a bit much? I was thinking. See, that is actually part of the problem sometimes with you know the classic adage, right? If you try to appeal to everyone, you will appeal to nobody. So there are people that will really like more BFE stuff, more intimate stuff, but there are people that are also going to be a bit turned off by it. For example, there was a time actually, there was this one moment where Miyavi actually kissed the viewers. And of course, because I am straight, maybe the female Hanamigumi loved that. I don't know, but because I am straight, I was a little bit of but at the same time, someone that is like completely friendly. Okay, yes, we're getting into the stream soon. Maybe it will be just friendly, but it will not have the same grasp, the same appeal as a more niche, as someone that is more dedicated to a specific audience. I don't know if what I'm saying really makes sense. Okay, I am being a little bit not thoughts head empty right now. So we had to finish this stream, and I had to start preparing for the for the upcoming Andy and Leila stream. So we are going to just go into the to go to the sorry, feeling. We are going to the otro screen in a bit. We're closing this. Grazie mille a tutti gli utenti che pazzeranno per questa trasmissione. Grazie a Petra Leon. Grazie a Hedy Primitive H6RSPY. Grazie a Gunblade Streaming. Grazie a Little Sunshine. You're my sunshine, lovely sunshine. I really hope I didn't scare you. I'm sorry. please do forgive me. I hope that wasn't too much. Okay. And grazie a... I think that shall be everyone. Okay, we will see each other in 10 minutes apparently. See you soon. Wait, no, I actually have the animation, right? Yeah.